Starting a little early today. Nobody here yet, but I don't know, it looks like it could rain, but it's actually a lot warmer than the last week and a few of these Fridays, so glad about that. And I'll keep trying to go maybe a little quicker between sets in case it is gonna rain. Not a lot of space to do this inside for me at the moment. So we're gonna go through a warm-up, a few different exercises. I'm gonna show you a few new ones that we haven't done if you've watched some of the other weeks. And again, because the camera's facing me, it's gonna look different. So this is my left leg, it's gonna look like my right. So if I say left or right, it might look confusing. But, and then we got two circuits after our warm-up. One will be a lunging based circuit and one will be a squat based circuit. And I think they'll be challenging, but hopefully we can make it through it before the rain. So let's just get started. We're going to start off right into it, make sure we get some core in. So we're going to do a 2-minute plank to start off, and you can do it any way you want, on your forearms, up here, whatever feels comfortable. Hopefully doing a few other core exercises while you're at home. Maybe a good time for me just to say thanks to everyone in the Western alumni that raised money to bring me on as their head coach. So I have my Western purple serious squash shirt on today. So exciting to be able to come back and work with a school that I played for 4 years, and also be able to work at London Squash too. So. 2 minutes is too long for you to plank. You don't think you can make it through a straight plank. It's been about 1 minute so far. You can go ahead if you want to go onto a side plank. I find it helps with balance, spreading your shoes out, your feet out a little bit. But want to make sure it's good posture. Your core should be engaged a lot when you're planking. Shouldn't be your shoulders getting tired. We're getting there. Then I'm going to show you guys a couple of new exercises today. "20 seconds. All right, 2 minutes, and a lot easier to get warmed up today with the warmer weather. I think it's 16, 17 degrees. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate split squat, so that's why I have this behind me. I mean, you would want something firmer than this, but I'm just going to demonstrate it. So basically, it's a good way to work on like one leg at a time. When we're doing normal squats, we're still probably using our more dominant leg more than the other leg. So really being able to strengthen both one at a time, I think is really helpful. So how you do it is you have one foot back up on something, not a cushion. It's actually a bad demonstration here. You have to be a good distance away, but not too far. And the goal is going to be to come up and then have your leg straight here. So you can, if you have something nearby that you're not going to break, like a table, this height or maybe even a little bit higher for me would be good. So something between your hip, maybe just below your hip height. So basically a split squat. Again, I'm going to go down like this. Don't need to touch my knee to the ground, but then I'm going to come up and I'm going to straighten up this top knee. And I want to be nice and tall here. So you can do this holding a weight this way, 2 weights, a weight here, and I actually found this one of the more challenging exercises when I was in the gym working with a trainer, especially when I had like 2 weights here. Really had to engage your core going down here, and then coming up was a lot more challenging. Don't need a lot of weight to do this. Don't really need any weight to do this. So if you have something that you can put your back foot on and give it a try, because I'm going to add this into some circuits in the following week, but not today. So today I thought it would just be demonstration day, and then we can go and you know, try it out maybe during the week, and maybe next week or the week after, I'll add it into a circuit. So again, I'm trying to go down, come straight up, so really isolating one leg at a time. Okay, and next one we're going to go to is one-legged deadlifts. Just move this out of the way a bit. And a few people said they're not very difficult for them, which is good. For me, they were very tough. I think I just played so much squash that was a little twisted in my hip and not very balanced or symmetrical. So we'll try today. I don't know if I'll be able to do this because this is very difficult, but I'll start off normal one-leg deadlift. So slight bend in your knee, make sure your foot's really planted firm on the ground. Okay, we're gonna go down in this position and then see if you can open up your hip. You might see me fall here and back down. Almost lost my balance. Okay, and then you can go this way as well. So this is an exercise that I still really need to practice. A little risky trying something that maybe I'm gonna fall over doing on a live Instagram feed, but it's okay. So let's try the other leg. So slight bend in the knee, foot's anchored down, one leg deadlift. Get to that position where you're comfortable. Nice and slow. You can use your arms. Open the hips up. And this will give you better hip mobility when we get into our squats and our lunges. This way. Obviously can't go as far. Twisting your hip towards that leg that's down. Back down. Okay, we'll try one more each leg. I gotta find a flatter board here. Okay, here we go. And in towards the leg. This one obviously you wouldn't do with a weight. Sometimes one leg deadlift I do with a weight, but when you start adding the twisting, you'll lose your balance. Okay, so one more on the other leg. Oh. Almost lost it. Okay, I'm gonna try it again. That might have happened to some of you too. So it's very difficult. It doesn't look like it's my right leg, but this is my right leg, which is much more difficult for me to do this one leg deadlift with. Another way. Oh. Whew. Really got to work on, for me especially, the right leg for that one. That's a tough one. Okay, let's keep moving along, see if we can beat the rain. We're also good. This is going to be in our circuit today. So in our lunging circuit, we're going to be doing forwards, side, back. So I don't have a lot of room to do the side lunge. So when I'm doing my circuit, I'll basically have to go forwards, side, back, and then move over to do the other leg. But basically just want to make sure that some of you, I know for me, again, this is a really challenging exercise. A lot harder to lunge this way than forwards or backwards, right? We don't do it as much. A lot tougher on the hip. So just give it a try. You can just see, you don't have to go too low, but just see how it feels. If it's tight, if you can get into a good position, can you spring out of it? Okay, it's okay just to go down there and see if the hip's tight or loosening up. Hopefully the one leg deadlifts, try the other leg. So getting down, don't need to do too many because it's gonna be in our circuit, but I thought we should try a couple. If you do go too low, it's gonna be very hard to pull out, especially if you're using some weights, because you can't really slide this foot in. So very tough if you do get too deep. So it's okay to do that stretching, but when we start adding weight, then don't wanna necessarily get too low unless you're quite experienced and really strong in this motion. All right, so let's get going. I think that's all our warm-up exercises. So let's go to our first circuit. We're gonna do 8 sets. So it's gonna be on the minute every minute. Lunging 1. I'm gonna start with light kettlebell, see how I go. And I may adjust it, but probably not because the side lunge is very hard as I add in weight. So it's gonna be 3 lunges per leg. So forwards, sideways, back, and that other leg, back, sideways, forward. So 6 lunges total. Put down the weight if you're using a weight, 5 push-ups, and then we're gonna do that 8 times. So this is gonna be a good leg day, as some of these workouts have been. So I'm gonna get started. Gotta wait for a few seconds because I'm still waiting to get a good sports watch. So you gotta bear with me. I think I'll start maybe with my weight here. Okay, so we're gonna get ready. Our first set. So lunging forwards. Okay, side lunge, don't need to go too deep, especially if you have weight. Now back. Okay, other leg. If you want, you can switch the weight. I'll just keep it here. Forwards. Side lunges are the toughest. 5 push-ups. Try to do as many regular push-ups as you can. If you can only do 2 or 3, then do 2 or 3, put your knees down to finish the last couple. If you can only do like 1 or 2 per circuit, then adapt it for your ability. But see if you can try to do as many as you can, so you can actually do that 1 push-up. Okay, 10 seconds. We're gonna do our next set. Try this side. Okay, so we're gonna start here. Forwards, side lunge. Make sure I have room behind me. Back lunge, and then other leg. Back. 5 push-ups. All right, 6 more. Okay, and why is lunging so important in squash? A lot of it has to do with basically your swing path. If the ball is low, if it's anything below your waist, you have to get down to the height of the ball, right? I can't just drop my racket, break my wrist, and now play like a golf swing, right? That's what a lot of people do. You need to be able to go down, balance, and play that here so you can actually have a proper swing. Okay, here we go. 3rd set. Forwards. Side. Back. So remember, I'm only moving between my 3 lunges because I don't have a lot of space. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 3 sets. Thought I'd be better at counting to 8, but yeah, so just 20 seconds here. So think about what you can do with the ball, how you can hit the back part of the ball, be more aggressive, hitting it from here, than down here where you're like lifting, breaking your wrist. Big difference in what you can actually do with the squash ball from that swing. So here we go, 4th set. Forwards. Other leg. Yeah. Okay, 5 push-ups. Alright, so this break isn't too bad. Basically 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Could add maybe another lunge or 2, but I think the squat one's going to be pretty hard today, so we'll just go with what we have, and hopefully everyone can make it through all 8 sets of this. We're halfway already. So here we go. Forward lunge first. Side lunge. Now back. Go for stability. Forwards, other leg. Side. Back. 5 push-ups. as many as you can. I know I can definitely use more weight for the forwards and backwards lunges, but very difficult for the side lunges. So because I'm doing them all within the same rep, I kind of have to use the weight that I can do with the side lunges. We'll see. Maybe I'll try one, the very last one, with a little bit heavier one, but I think that would be pretty tough on the legs. I haven't done that motion a lot. Don't want to get injured. Okay, here we go. Next set. Forwards, sideways, back. Other leg. Forwards, sideways, back. 5 push-ups. Okay, 5 sets, 3 more. Does that sound right? Anybody? Not sure. Well, if I'm counting wrong, we could end up with 9 sets. But I'll blame my watch. Unless anyone chimes in. All right, 5 seconds. Okay, lunge forwards. Ready? Back. Okay, other leg. Forwards, side, back. If you're using a weight, don't go too deep. I kind of did in some of those side lunges. Don't want to get injured if you haven't done those in a while, or ever. So that's our 6th set, maybe 7. I wasn't a math major. Did pass stats though in kin, just barely. 15 seconds. We'll do 2 more sets. See if anyone's saying anything on the chat there. A few waves, a few people watching. I don't know who's actually doing this. Hopefully you're not just watching me hoping I'm gonna mess up. Already happened once. Okay, forwards, side, back. Okay, other leg. Forwards, side, back. 5 push-ups. Well, I definitely don't want to do one less circuit if I was meaning to do 8, so we're going to do one more. Could be the 8th one, maybe the 9th, but I'd rather do one more than one less. So last set coming up, and then we're going to go to our second circuit, which will be squat based. So I'll explain that once we're done this. So 5 seconds, go, clear. Ready, forwards, side, back, other leg. Forwards, side, back. Okay, last set of push-ups. All right, lunging circuit complete. Squat circuit, 8 sets, or if I miscount, maybe 9. 5 squats, very simple one, except in the 5th squat, so we do 5 squats. The last squat, you have to hold the bottom position until we get to that 35-second mark of each minute. So our first 4 squats might take 8 or 10 seconds, and then we're gonna have to wait in that final squat position with our weight. If you have a weight, even if you don't, just doing this 20 seconds, then come back up, 25-second rest, 8 sets, and hopefully we can get that all done before starts to rain here. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna go up in weight, even though that squat hold could be quite challenging. So 4 squats up and down. Seeing again, like for a good squat, shoulder width or slightly wider stance. Make sure you're not collapsing your chest. Okay, good posture. If you can get to here or here, wherever's comfortable, that's fine. Okay, but get started. Got to start on the minute here, just because again my timer is not working. So 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and now hold. This one's going to be tougher, I think, than the lunges, unless you were using a lot of weight for those lunges. 15 seconds. I was thinking I might be able to do this with a double kettlebell, but I don't know. I think it's going to be pretty tricky. 5 seconds. Try to finish up. Don't just drop the weight if you have a weight. Just finish up, then drop. Make sure you bend your knees to drop. Don't want to hurt your back. So 1 set. Definitely tougher for me, that one. It's going to be shorter rest. Maybe I'll do 1 more with that and then move up to the heavier kettlebell again. So it's going to be short rest here. 5 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 25 seconds here. So you don't need a weight to do these exercises and have a good workout. This is only 35 pounds. And 5 seconds. Remember, try to finish up, not just if you have a weight, dropping it. Okay, up. Drop the weight. Whew. Second set. 6 more. It's Friday, so gonna try. It's only another 7 pounds, 20 kilos, so that's what, 42, 43 pounds. Okay, here we go. 3rd set. 1. Makes a difference, so 2, 3, 4, hold. Try to keep your back nice and straight, staying tall. That's why I like doing these workouts timed. Just do it. No extra breaks. You'll be done quicker. You'll get more out of it, and you'll push yourself more. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, up. Whew. This is actually a good core workout too. Not just really the lower body. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep track. I think that's 3. So 5 more. 5 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. We've done this, we'll be half done our squat set. With the whole squat circuit. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Whew. How are those legs feeling? Anybody getting stronger? I'm still a little too far away to I need a Jenny break. Yeah, I think she's in a meeting. She said she would do this later though. Okay, here we go. 5th set. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that was the 5th one. Almost an extra squat. She's waving, Jess. 15 seconds. I blame the reading and Jen for me losing count of how many sets I'm doing. 5 seconds. Ready, up. Can definitely feel it in my back. So gotta maintain good posture. Keep your core embraced so you don't get injured. All right, what do we have? 3 more? So one of you guys should be keeping track here. 3 seconds. Here we go. Hold. Try not to actually sit on the back of your heels. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Ready, up. Again, bend the knees, drop the weight. Don't injure your back, especially when you get tired. Your core, your legs, sometimes that's when we get injured. We lose our technique, don't do something properly. Okay, I think there's only 2 more. That sound right? Here we go. 5 squats. Hold. 15 seconds. Anybody doing this? Or is it just me working out for you guys? 5 seconds. Ready, up. Whew. It's actually harder in my core, better workout there than lower body. So it changes a lot, adding that hold at the bottom of the squat. Okay, 1 more. I think we might beat the rain. Knock on wood, there's none here, but here we go. Last set. 1. 2 more. Hold the last one. So close to being done. Good posture. Make sure to finish the last set. Up. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up. Drop the weight. Oh, okay. Hopefully I counted right, and that was 8 sets. I don't know. It's hard to keep track when you're talking and counting each rep, each set. Need a timer. So again, if anyone has a suggestion for a new watch, a lot of people said Apple Watch, but never tried one. Seems expensive for somebody who's not working, but let me know. And I think this is home workout number 5 I've done. It'll be up London Squash Instagram account, so it's at London Squash, probably within an hour, and then Serious Squash YouTube channel, youtube.com/Serious Squash. I'll try to add in the split squats next week, so it might be something to practice. Again, don't need any weights to try those. That's going to be a good workout, and I think really squash specific. So hope you enjoyed today's session and possibly extra set of the lunges. And if you want some more, just go check out the playlist on my YouTube channel. And yeah, just sign off by saying go Mustangs. So happy to be back at Western.